Here we go. At this time, we're going to be cutting our cake. You want to get your cameras ready? Okay. I want to bring them off from here. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. For those of you that may not know me, I'm Ed, Walt's brother, and I'm here today to give you a true confession. Walt and I actually are identical twins. The difference is that because I was younger, like by a minute, he allowed me to eat first. So that's why I'm a lot bigger. The other thing is that I've been asked to speak for an hour, hour and a half, and the theory there is that the more I speak, the more people will leave, the more money we'll save on the booze and food. So if I talk too long, you'll understand why. I'm stalling because we're getting some toasting materials here for the bride and groom. Anyway, welcome. Obviously, Walt and Mary are thrilled that you can be here. Mary. You and Walt are thrilled that everyone's here. I'm going to try to remember that, Mary. Okay. We're thrilled that everyone's here on this happy occasion of the 25th wedding anniversary. And we want to take the time to celebrate, but we also want to take the time to listen to other people apparently talking. Can you hang with it just for a minute there? Okay. We want to celebrate Walt and Marion and everyone here, but we also want to remember, because it's always important as family and friends to remember those that are not here. And the 4 people that are not here today that are the most important that we wish were here are Marion's parents, Vince and Helen, and my brother's parents and mine, Walt and Gert. Now, if Walt were here, you know he'd already be in line and have his food and several drinks by now. If Gert were here, you know she would be in the back cleaning. If Marion's father were here, even though Marion's parents, for those of you that may not know, were both deaf, Marion's father, Vince, was one of the sharpest people I've ever been around, because Vince knew what was going on in any situation before anybody ever signed language to tell him what was happening. And to be sure he knew what was going on, he got a little smirk on his face that kind of said, I know, you don't have to tell me. But they were wonderful people, and I was very fortunate to be able to be around them a lot of times, crabs at my house in Cockeysville, and all kinds of wonderful things. So we pay tribute to Vince and Helen and Walt and Gert, and we wish they were here. And again, I know my father's here because we never miss a party, never. Okay, moving on. A couple of humorous notes. Those of you that are over 30 may know who Jack Benny is, or was. He's actually dead now. Jack Benny had a quote. He said that, my wife and I have been married for 47 years and have never had an argument serious enough for divorce. Murder, yes. Divorce, no. How can you argue with that logic? Another great comic, sage, comedian, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, for those of us that are of the Catholic persuasion, Bill Cosby had this quote to say. He said that married couples can live together day after day is a miracle that the Pope has overlooked. How can you argue with that? Common sense. I could go on forever because I'm a lawyer with a microphone, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to read one more quote that's a little more touchy-feely, a little more teary-eyed, and it's from someone named H. Jackson Brown. And H. Jackson Brown wrote this book called Life's Little Book of Instructions. And it's 1,500 quotes and ideas about how to live your life productively. For instance, don't postpone joy. That's why we're here today. We're here to celebrate. He said in one of his quotes about love, he said, love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. Apparently that person's calling right now on the phone, and we're going to have to chat with them. It's probably another debtor trying to call for my brother because he hasn't paid his bills, but that's a separate issue. He's on his way. All right, so seriously, I'm going to propose a toast. I'm going to do it using two very traditional Yiddish or Hebrew expressions. The first is Mazel Tov, which literally means good luck and congratulations to Robbie, who's late as usual. The second and most important, let's raise our glasses. And the Yiddish phrase is to life, which is L'chaim. L'chaim, congratulations.
All these years, I didn't know my brother was Jewish. I swear to God, I didn't know. I apologize.
I was 7 years old when my dad met Aaron, and I was 10 when they married. I was 10 when they married, and that makes me 29 if anybody's counting. And it's been amazing to watch them discover all the secrets of a happy marriage. Love, patience, a good sense of humor, and a short-term memory. So, congratulations, I love you guys.
Love you all.